Hi, I'm Tamara Jean, your spiritual holistic healer and inspiring visionary here on High Vibe TV. How are we all doing? Happy solstice, beautiful souls. This is an exciting time. I know it has been very stressful building up to this with all of the planetary lineups and transits that we have had recently, I know there were times where I felt like I was going to either implode or explode or both. And now it's finally that turning point is here. It is a time of great importance to surrender what you thought you knew and being open to seeing who you truly are and what your true surroundings are and the possibilities at this time. So allow the door to unlock and free your mind. This is really important to let go and release those limitations, because right now is about choice, and then those are going to begin really flowing into your life as the energies have been building and quickening in the manifestation process. So things are showing up quickly. So you want to watch your mindset on, your thoughts and your actions as to what you truly want, and watch how you are behaving. Is it an old pattern, or are you really coming from your true self? There's a lot of activity in the quantum field right now, supporting your breakthrough process and being able to create from a new point of origin within the new earth template that is now integrating into our reality. So there are those of you that have been holding this new container in stabilization frequency, and so that it can line up enough vibrationally to integrate into our reality. And then there are those that have been the support in moving the energies around for this process to happen. So this has been a huge task, and it will continue to be as we're still, processing and transmuting energies and moving things around. And so there's going to be this, as we go through this solstice gateway and in the energies moving forward, right? We have Neptune going retrograde into Pisces, and then at the first week of July, we have Mercury going retrograde. We have Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in retrograde. So what does that make? 5 planets in retrograde come July. So it will be a time to slow down, and also because you're going to be everyone both holding the container and supporting and moving the energies around, kind of like moving these new building blocks into a place and a state that is stable and balanced and will benefit everyone long term. And so going to be stepping in and embodying these frequencies. So it's quite beneficial that we have these planets in retrograde right now. It's going to allow you to slow down, and because we are shifting very deep levels in the collective. So we are shifting from the old programming of struggle and sacrifice into a new way of creating more, right, a higher conscious level of awareness with kind of new light frequencies, and also in joy and grace and freedom. This is a time of liberation to really liberate yourself and the collective from these limitations. And really it's been like bondage. It's suppression, and I just see like these ropes or wires that have been like holding us very like energetic slaves, right? And there have been energies feeding off of our energy, and now it is lined up for us to seize this opportunity to support that new earth energy template coming into our reality and freeing ourselves and moving into that golden age of Aquarius as we really begin to move into that next January. So and it's so perfect. So with the solstice, so it's summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, winter solstice in the southern hemispheres, right? So depending on where you are at in the globe, both are so equally important. Well, they're always equally important. And of course, it is a season of change. Now, they're both deal with fire, the element of fire in this process or in this energetic change. But also, summer is more like the fertility and, burning the fires of fertility and planting, which we are planting with this new earth template. And then the winter solstice is a rebirthing process. Like it is the moon giving birth to the sun. And so both are highly important with these energetic frequencies at this time. And I keep seeing, so not only are we having and taking responsibility individually through our own process, then we have the collective as the human family and its evolutionary transition process. And then there's responsibility of the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere with this solstice energy, both planting and rebirthing kind of at the same time. It is a time of great power in inner reflection, regeneration, renewal. It's believed as far as winter solstice, it's the day where the light reigns over the darkness, and it's a sign of good things to come, which it is, and it starts a new cycle. And so the ones celebrating summer solstice are more, with the fire energy and it being fertility. It is the lower chakras. So the crystals I'll recommend to use for the lower chakras for that fire energy. And then the winter solstice down in the southern hemisphere is more about the heart, throat, and third eye chakras, right? That inner reflection and that rebirthing process. Also in a time we know of speaking your truth and being able to communicate that authentically and standing in your sovereign being. So the crystals that I have for you with the, as far as if you're in the northern hemisphere, the first is sunstone. So this is the element of fire, and it allows your real self to shine happily, and it encourages independence and originality. So it's going to support you in really stepping in and embodying your true self. Next is citrine, and this is because we are at a point and ready to manifest things and bring our dreams into reality. And citrine is a huge manifesting crystal. So this is going to, and it really energizes focus with that and mental clarity as well. And then we've got sugilite. So sugilite is known as a healer stone, and it enhances your meditative state and space, which will allow you to tune in to the cosmic energies that are happening, and it helps balance your mind, body, and spirit, because we want to bring, maintain that stabilization and balance with these frequencies as we move through this really a gateway that is opening. And then I've got snowflake obsidian. So this is going to help with that inner reflection, bring things to light that you need to transmute, and so that you can move forward. And then for the heart, throat, and third eye chakras, I've got lapis, which is a stone of truth, so that you are able to communicate and express that truth, right? Self-expression. And blue lace agate, so you're able to articulate the incoming, the knowledge of the cosmos that you are tuning into at this time. So you're able to articulate that and express it clearly and confidently. And then I've got blue kyanite. I have a big old piece here. So this is my blue kyanite. And this is a very high vibrational stone. It cuts through fear and blockages. So when stuff is coming up, that snowflake obsidian is going to be illuminating some things that you can just cut through them. And, you can express your truth with clarity and confidence and be able to move forward easily and effortlessly. Well, that's the goal, right? We want to now create from that new point of origin with the New Earth template in joy, grace, and freedom. So the oils that I have to help you with this energy is helichrysum is the first one. So this oil restores confidence in life and in yourself. It was a very tough week for a lot of people. And like I said, I was either going to implode or explode or do both. So this is really it is an oil of pain. It does help with emotional pain and physical pain as well. But it's going to give you that strength to keep moving forward. And I feel like you will feel the shift today on Solstice, and as things begin to progress, even though they're moving forward, yet we are slowing down a bit more with another planet in retrograde, with the illusions falling away. And this is all going to happen over the next few months. So it is going to be at an appropriate pace for yourself. It's not a time to just go nitro or anything. It is allow yourself the time and space as you are doing what your role is, and even more clarity on what your role is. And so the helichrysum is going to offer hope during this time of huge transformation and rebirth, and support you in the rising of your spiritual consciousness. The next oil that I have for you is wild orange. So this is going to encourage you to let go that lack mentality, right? That suffering, that sacrifice, that you need to work yourself to death or hustle in order to achieve your goals and bring your dreams to reality. It's all about being in flow and maintaining that abundant or prosperity frequency. And this helps you, the wild orange will help you let go of that lack mentality, the fear, the nervousness, and that belief that there's not enough. You will begin to see, as your energy shifts through this, things starting to show up. It could be something that you even just thought of the other day, and then it shows up in physical form, a couple days later, or even sooner, or it may take a little longer depending on how, big or small this thought is. And so you're going to be like, oh, and it's going to keep giving you those signs that the universe really is infinite. There's infinite supply. So, and it inspires limitless solutions. There is always a solution to, when you start to release those limited beliefs. Next is turmeric. So this is, everyone knows it as anti-inflammatory, which it's a great anti-inflammatory, and it's great for the nervous system. It is helps stabilize and balance emotionally and energetically, and it also helps support the proper exchange of time, money, attention, material things, whatever it is, helps keep that exchange in balance. And that also supports the flow of abundance and keeping it consistent and a continual flow. The receiving and giving each are equally important in keeping that flow going. It also warms the heart and it attracts positive energy. And last is time. So it is the oil of releasing and forgiving, as we are probably doing that a lot going through this energy. It helps empty the soul of negativity and transform it into positive love and forgiveness. And it teaches, to let go, and it's time to move forward while keeping the heart open, because a lot of the things that have been coming up can start to close your heart chakra down. Time is going to help keep that open as you are releasing and you are transmuting those more lower vibrational emotions into more positive vibrational emotions, which I said emotions they fuel the manifestation process, right? And attracting things into your reality, because your vibration, everything is energy and vibration. You have to match what your desire is for it to even come into your energetic field. So definitely keep that in mind this weekend as we go through this solstice energy and other planetary alignments and retrogrades. And I wish you all a very happy solstice, summer or winter. And I really honor all of you. This has been quite the work, and I've been noticing things coming full circle back from 10 years ago, from 2009. So if things are coming full circle, pay attention to that and what that means for you. And it is it's like finally integrating, it is resolving those karmic patterns and cycles and ties are completing. And we truly are starting a new cycle, really start to begin to see what we couldn't see before because of all of the limitations and old beliefs that we had been running off these old programs. And now we're in this, breakthrough process, and spirit and the universe and all of the planetary bodies are supporting us in the process of moving forward and creating from this new platform and new energy that is now entering into our reality to experience for quite some time. So it's very exciting. And I wish you all the best, and I will see you on Monday.